My name is Bankole Akinlade. I'm one of the pastors from Trinity Chapel. It's always a pleasure. Thank you. I told you, I'm here this morning. We're here to do business. And more than just business, we're also here to celebrate. So this morning, the aim for this gathering, which is more what we call the Nehemiah 5 Gospel Rally, is to really call the government, or call on the government, really to basically consider the issues that has to do with the serious practices of payday lenders that charge exorbitant rates from people that are in, desperate situations. Now that's the main reason why we're here. But also, we want to recognize the Black Clergy Caucus. That's a team of Pentecostal leaders in London citizens. This caucus was formed in August 2010 to increase the participation of Pentecostal churches in community organizing. And now London Citizens is London's capital, is the capital's largest broad-based community alliance and has 200 member institutions representing over 300,000 families. Now that is great. That is great. Now, as a church, when I say church, Trinity Chapel, one of the reasons why we are involved with this alliance, and I can say that with other organizations represented here as well, is the fact that we recognize that when we come together, we are stronger.
My wife and myself and my family, we were actually forced to go to the high street lending, to the money lenders. And we were actually forced because the banks would not allow us to have an overdraft. They would not give us an overdraft. We were forced to go to them where we were charged over 1,300% interest rate on the money that we borrowed. But that's not the worst part, because this not only had an adverse effect on our family, on my wife, and on my children, but it literally meant that we had no other way of paying that loan unless we got another loan. And so we found ourselves on a treadmill of debt.
We bailed out the banks. Our taxes saved the economy. Yet still, it's the poorest who are having to pay the highest interest to the bankers. Say to your neighbour, get angry with the greedy.
Why is the UK the only country in Europe without a cap on the total cost of credit?
You raise a really good question, because this isn't just a problem that everybody understands. There is a solution out there. In every other country across the world, apart from a few exceptions, there are caps on the kinds of charges that people can make. We know what works. And yet here in the UK, there is no cap. So these companies can charge thousands of percentage of interest rate, and it's all completely legal. In fact, a lot of these companies have told us that because there is no cap in the UK, that is why they're coming here. Who has a money shop on their high street? Yeah, they want to bring 800 new shops to our communities in the next year alone, charging 260% interest rates just to cash checks.
Decided I've got to do something about this. In June 2010, I challenged myself and set myself the task of being more positively educated in money. As a result of joining the UK Citizens team at my local church, I was able to become a money mentor. During this training, I learned that the state of my bank account was due to my own lack of knowledge. I've learned to take responsibility for my own decisions and my own actions, and to not buy into everything that is on offer.
Today, just to share with you what we are doing in response to Nehemiah 5, what are we doing practically to help ourselves, organizations, and the local community? Well, I will tell you that over the past 28 years, I've been working to develop credit unions within London. And the provision of credit union services is what we're doing to combat the problem we have within the community.
And in Nehemiah 5:11, the call there was a time of restoration. And Nehemiah said, it is now time to restore, or let us restore now, to our brothers and sisters at least 7 things. All the things that pertain to life and abundance. He said, let us restore to them their lands, their vineyards, their olive groves, their houses, their money, their grain, their new wine, and their new oil.
And so today, as I end my very brief deliberation, I want to say that wherever the greedy coexist with the needy, you will find financial slavery and exploitation. We want to call upon the government with one voice to consider to put a cap on interest rates. God bless you.